hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I am so happy that you clicked on this video, okay? So, this is the bonus book for the month of November, okay? And this is the pick of the month suggested by Alicia Nguyen. And so, let's get to it, okay? The book is called The Escape Room by Megan Goldin, and this is the cover of the book. Can you see that? It's kind of golden and got somebody's eye peeking through those doors. But this is the cover of the book. Interesting. So, this is I would say, mystery / thriller book. There is a woman named Sarah, and she has graduated from college, and she is trying to find employment that will generate enough income for her own living and assist her aging parents. Sarah is having some difficulty due to the field she graduated in, which was finances. The market had changed by the time Sarah graduated. The job pickings were slim, and it was hard to get into a reputable firm for her field. Sarah worked in hospitality, restaurants, that kind of thing, so she could have some income and lived with a less than desirable roommate. Okay, she was hanging on by a thread. Okay, now Sarah found herself in a position to interview at Stanhope and Sons, not once but twice. The first interview was a bust and conducted in an unprofessional manner. The second time around, the red carpet was rolled out for Sarah as far as an interview process goes. This time, the interviews were done professionally, and Sarah felt much better about her experience and prospect of actually securing the job. Sarah fretfully waited to hear a job offer when it finally came. It was just as she was about to pop her lid with her current employment situation. Sarah felt that she had made it when going through this new hire process at this firm. They rolled out the red carpet and it seemed like they spared no expense. She knew it would be grueling work, but believed it would be rewarding and afford her the opportunity to better care for herself and her parents. This crab in a barrel, backstabbing, conniving, and persuasive career is not for the faint of heart. Sarah was up for the job to a point. Things took a turn for the worst when a colleague, Lucy, was found dead. Lucy left Sarah vital information that prompted a change in trajectory for Sarah and other members of this company. Because of this information and how things played out afterwards, which you will have to read the book to find out, okay? I'm not going to tell you. Certain members of the company found themselves confined in an elevator, okay? And there's Vincent, Jules, Sam, and Sylvia, which were all summoned to a location and were directed to participate in what they believed was a team building game. Okay? They thought this was some kind of exercise to see who would be taking a senior position or how much money they would receive in their bonus checks. Okay, and so we have Vincent, and he is the superior of them. Okay, Vincent has a way of giving respect and getting things done by his subordinates. Vincent is feared and revered. Vincent didn't need the money or a higher station in the company. Those things would be welcomed, but he wasn't pressed for it. Sylvia has an ability to see a perspective of the deals in a way that others don't. She believes she has contributed exponentially to the deals and revenue the company has acquired. Sylvia often doesn't get her just due. Sylvia wanted a higher station at the company and more money. Sylvia wanted the recognition, power, and money she believes she deserves. Jules is a functioning alcoholic. Jules had not performed at the level expected for the firm as of late. Jules is in need of a promotion due to having more money leaving his wallet than entering. Jules is hanging on by a very tethered thread financially. Sam shirked on his workload responsibilities as well. Sam was the pretty boy closer on the deals. Sam would wine and dine the clients so he could seal the deal his counterparts worked so hard to create. So he wasn't in the creating part so much. He was more of the face that was pleasing and had the charisma that could seal the deal. Sam was in a financial bind too, due to his wife's expensive spending. So while trapped in the elevator, tensions rise, secrets were revealed, and work hierarchy dwindled by the minute. You will have to read the book to find out what secrets are revealed and who is involved, who put them in this elevator, and why. Find out how Lucy and Sarah are connected to the fate of the co-workers in the elevator. And figure out, will they make it out alive, or will they tear each other apart before they can get out? Well, you'll have to read the book to find out. So thank you again, Alicia Nguyen, for suggesting this book. Love it, love it, love it. The author did a great job with the layout of this story. It flips between what is happening in the elevator and the unfolding of what leads up to them being in the elevator. The backstory is just as engrossing as what is going on inside that elevator. I did listen to the audiobook and it was captivating. The audiobook is about 11 hours. Okay, so it's a page turner and you don't want to miss out on reading it or listening to it. I wouldn't call this a weekend read unless it is an extended one or you have absolutely nothing else to do or you're one of those speed readers. Okay, I thought this was made into a movie. I looked up the escape room movies that have been released within the last few years, and to my chagrin, the movie synopsis is not that of this book. It was some totally different stuff. I think the concept is similar, but the stories are not even close when I read the captions of the movies. I know that there have been pop-ups of escape room type businesses where you go into this room, you gotta figure out clues and whether you can get out, by, whatever time you have to figure it out. So I know those have popped up within the last few years. I've never been to one. I'm not really sure I even want to go to one. I'm not good with trivia. It's like information goes in, and as soon as I don't need it anymore, it's gone. So I probably would not be a good team member if we were to ever go to an escape room. Okay, just saying. I probably would just sit there like, oh, this is nice. When are we getting out? So between the movies and this book, I think the only thing that is the same is the title. Okay. Now, granted, I did not watch the escape room movies. I just read the synopsis that was given, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's not this book. And since I'm not really a thriller or scary movie type watching person, I was like, you know what? I've read the synopsis. That's as far as I'm going to go. It's not the same. Moving on. So, I mean, if one of the movies had a synopsis that was even remotely close to this book, I probably would have watched it just so that I could compare the movie to the book. But, bummer. No go. Interesting enough, I am not a scary movie person. However, I would actually like to see this book played on the screen. Okay, and I don't know why. Probably because the book grabs you. Okay, and it holds your attention because you want to know what happens. You want to know what secrets come out. You want to know how these people react in this elevator. You want to know who's behind it, why. And so I could probably watch this movie if it was made into a movie. Now, granted, I would be watching it early in the day, not at night, early in the day. But I think I would watch it. I would watch it. I really would. I thought the author left us with a cliffhanger, so I hope there is a sequel. I can't say much more than that, but I think maybe there could be a follow-up book. I would be interested in to read that. I would. But yeah, you'll have to read the book, okay? So thank you, Alicia Nguyen, for suggesting this book. I truly enjoyed reading it. It is classified as a mystery. I would say it could also fit just a hair into the thriller category. Just a hair. Christina Alger, I don't know who that is, but they're from USA Today. And this is what they said about this book. She said, a sharp, slick, utterly engrossing thriller. The knockout debut hooked me from the first page and didn't let go. I would concur. And then another person, Louise Penny, a New York Times bestselling author, said, amazing. A thriller set in an elevator that explores the vast territory of people's worst natures. So, I concur on that too. And I give this book a 10 out of 10. So thank you, Alicia Nguyen, for suggesting it. There are some triggers to mention. There is death, suicide, sexual assault, and physical violence described in adequate detail in this book. So beware. The audiobook does have an interview with the author, with the moderator Charlie Spicer, executor and editor at St. Martin's Press. This conversation will give you some insight into how this book was created and some other little tidbits. So, if you listen to the audiobook, hopefully your version has that conversation with the author. There are no discussion questions in the back of this book, which obviously I always think are a nice thing to have, but you know. Some topics of discussion could be workplace harassment, what boundaries people find acceptable to cross in certain workplace cultures. Some workplace cultures, I don't know, they allow things to be said and behaviors that are not overlooked in other places. What to do if harassment occurs during or after work hours between co-workers, subordinates, or higher ups, doesn't matter. Warning signs of someone that may be suicidal and what to do about it. Another topic of compromising your personal life to work more hours for the hopes of a promotion. How the pressures of work life affects your personal life. Is the career race worth it, and how so, other than financial gain and personal achievement? This story is really about a work culture and how it has affected each of these persons and others within the firm professionally and personally. I think between your work life and your personal life. If you spend all day at work, when do you have an actual life? And for some people, having a life, family, friends, experiences, is more important than the rat race of the corporate ladder climbing and trying to get the most income you possibly can. So you have to decide which fence you want to hop on. Okay. If you didn't know, you could get a shout out just like Alicia Nguyen did for suggesting this reading. You want to know how? Okay, I'll tell you how. So all you have to do is comment a book you would like entered into the monthly drawing. Yep, that is all you have to do. Okay. Once you put in the comments the book that you would like to be read, it will be entered into this handy dandy vase, and then I will draw from this vase monthly, and one book suggestion will be drawn for the bonus read. And in the video review for that book, you will be given a shout out just like Alicia Nguyen has in this one. You are given credit for your suggestion, okay? So we know what time it is, right? Yes. It is time to pick the bonus book for the month of November. Oh my God, it's November? Oh my goodness, where has the year gone? I hope you guys have been having an awesome year, okay? I don't know about y'all, but I've been trying to do some things, go some places. I got one coming up not next month, because next month is November. The month after that, December, for my birthday. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. Got some plans for my birthday. Okay. Keep on task. Okay. So, let's see who will be selected for the month of November. Let's see. Okay. Alright, who's this? This is... Okay, TJ, and that's two separate words, TEEJAY, TJ, and the book is called Sable's Destiny by TJ York, the same person. So there is nothing wrong with promoting yourself. I say go for it. If you are out there and look, he promoted himself. He got on here and made a suggestion for his own book. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you at all. Actually, he's promoting his craft and his product. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And so the month of November, I'm gonna read Sable's Destiny by T.J. Muir. I'm probably botching that. I am so sorry. If you haven't known by now, I am not good with people's names. But look, I do my best. And T.J. suggested that. So the author suggested their own book, which is fabulous. I think it is available on Amazon. At least I hope it is still available on Amazon, because I think that was mentioned with the suggestion. I could be wrong, because that was quite a while ago. But guess what? We got it in before the end of the year, so that is fabulous. I cannot wait to read it. Woo! So that is the end of that. So if you have read the Escape Room book, tell me what you think in the comments. I'd like to know what you think. And if you haven't read it, definitely go pick it up. Go pick it up. I don't think you'd be sorry. Okay, just my opinion. So go pick it up after you've read it. Then tell me what you think. You can definitely disagree with me. My perspective is not the only one that could be right. Okay, so if you have a different perspective or outlook on this book than what I have, then definitely tell me about it respectfully. Okay, I welcome different opinions, and yes, if you have a book suggestion, throw it up here, because we're dwindling down. Like we gotta keep this going. So it's not gonna just stop with this year. We're gonna keep this going. So it's just gonna keep going. So well, it'll keep going if you, the viewers, make the suggestions. Okay. Alright, so if you would be so kind to click like, share, tell some friends. I have seen some new subscribers lately. Hello, new subscribers. I am so glad that you came on over, and I hope that you are looking at the videos and finding something interesting to read. Always make comments if you want to. I'm happy to have those. Those make my day. It makes me happy when I see someone has commented. Oh, you see these pretty? Yes, I got these today. They are so pretty. Yes, they're so cute. I thought you'd want to see them too. They're cute. I like this little fuzzy one. I have no idea what that thing is, but it's like a little fuzzy, looks like a little grass patch. I don't know what it is, but yes, some very, very, very pretty foliage. And so I thought I'd sit them here and share with you. But yes, so until next time, keep turning the pages, my book lovers!